Welcome to the South Ops Fire Weather Webcast for Wednesday, December 3rd. I'm your host, Kristen Stewart. When it comes to the visible satellite imagery this morning, Tule fog continues to be the big story over the region. Widespread low clouds and fog are blanketing the Central Valley once again, though it is a little tougher to see this morning due to the high clouds above it. Like we have seen for many days now, this Tule fog will be very stubborn to clear as we go into the afternoon, though we are starting to see better clearing trends in the afternoons this week. An inside slider digging south into the Great Basin this morning is generating strong, dry northerly flow aloft, which is preventing much in the way of marine layer clouds from forming over the coastal regions. Though weaker flow around Riverside to San Diego has allowed for some low cloud cover to return to portions of the south coast. Other than the Tule fog, the main weather story for the day will be breezy north to northeast winds across the higher terrain of Southern California and through the Owens Valley that are being generated thanks to the inside slider. Check out the current wind observations this morning. Winds are mostly driven by an offshore pressure gradient, and there is only moderate upper level support to enhance the surface winds. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour will be common across the wind-prone ridges and canyons through early this afternoon, weakening a little going into the evening. Locally higher gusts will be likely at times over favored areas. Similar winds are expected on Thursday, though with the inside slider moving farther east into the desert southwest, winds will be a touch lighter overall and shift more northeast to east. After the inside slider moves through the Great Basin and desert southwest the next couple days, the weather pattern will be quite uneventful. High pressure will remain the dominant weather feature as we move into next week. This will keep dry weather in place for the foreseeable future, along with a return of light winds. Persistence will continue to be the main theme for temperatures through the end of the work week, staying mostly seasonable overall. Highs will be mainly in the mid-60s to low 70s in the coastal valleys, 50s in the San Joaquin Valley, upper 50s to mid-60s in the high desert, and mid-40s to low 50s in the lower mountains. High pressure will become a little stronger and become centered more overhead of the region this weekend into early next week, leading to a slow warming trend. This will bring coastal valleys back into the mid-70s to near 80 by Monday. Humidity will remain mostly persistent through the period as well, with minimums largely in the 15 to 30% range away from the Central Valley and surrounding foothills. Areas in Southern California with breezier offshore winds may see humidity lower into the upper single digits and teens on Thursday into Friday, before trending back up this weekend as the winds die out. Tule fog will remain prevalent in the Central Valley, but we are starting to see better clearing trends in the afternoons, and that trend should continue. With a strong green up present across the region thanks to the significant November rains, large fire potential will remain near zero through the period. With at least another week or longer of gradual drying ahead, if we were to get a strong offshore wind event before our next big rain, that could yield at least a slight uptick in fire potential in any fuel beds that have a high dead component. But there are currently no indications of such winds materializing, and even if they did, any fire threat would still be limited in scope, given how much green up we have. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Our next webcast will be on Friday, December 5th. Have a fantastic day.